Race 4, the Cape Turf Club Cape Sea Stakes has been won by number 4, Machete Man. Makes it 2 on the trot, notching up his 3rd career win. Well done to the breeders. But first of all, Sipe Madolo, he was all smiles with Machete Man. Also looks after. And JP was aboard. JP, just off air, we're touching on earlier on, you rode him, but he seems to be furnishing as a horse.
Yes, Vicky, like we just spoke now, I rode him early on and he started a little bit aggressive, did a bit hard. Like I said to you now, he improved and he strengthened up a lot. He feels like a racehorse now. Broke smartly, took him to the front where he's happy, came right back at me, got into the straight, let him unwind. Very luxy days in. Only when horses started getting to my hindquarters, he put his ears back and he gave me some effort. So he's improved a lot as a horse and he's definitely on the right path. Obviously, well done to the whole team. Justin, thank you.
JP, you can confirm it, to be travelling down for the Snaiths quite a lot. Are you enjoying that stint?
Yes, definitely. Big stable. Justin always got plans for these horses and he stay fit and ready. So obviously, it's a pleasure riding for big stables like us. Obviously, Richard is obviously first choice, but big stables like us, second, third choice. There's so much meat on the bone, and it's obviously a pleasure riding for them.
Well done for the win.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's representing Snaith Racing today, and Jono, Machete Man, lovely front. As JP said, he just seems to be furnishing quite well.
Yeah, I must special mention to Kesi Naidu, and we saw this horse at the national sale, and John Freeman fell in love with him, and he wasn't an expensive purchase at all, but he had a terrible start to his career. I don't think he could get in 100 meters of a horse in his first 3 runs. And he started off with a low rating base, which is often the better way, as opposed to winning first time out and getting a rating of 90, that you're kind of stuck with for the rest of your career. But Kessie's watching. Justin's on holiday in Mauritius, also watching. And he's at Denny LeBreton's house, and they're all watching the racing there in Mauritius, which is fantastic. And JP's riding incredibly well for us, so may it continue. And I think we've got some nice runners out there today. I think Rio Karari's got to take a lot of beating in the sprint, and we're quite strong in the back with Kingdom of Heaven and in the next race as well. So for the punters out there.
Thank you very much for that info. Yeah, it's lovely to have these caliber of horse coming out this time of the year, which is normally sort of an in-between season.
Yeah, and once again, I must say well done to Cape Racing, Justin Vermark and the team, to keep horses like Royal Aussie and all these horses you see in the next race in the Western Cape this time of the year is the first time I've seen that in many a year. And this year, a lot of Cape trainers, I think, will be preparing their horses for the big races like the July back here at home, because there are now races and features for them. So another step in the right direction by the team.
It is indeed. Well done for the win.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, that's Jono Snaith representing Snaith Racing. Number 4, Machete Man, is your winner. Well done to Kiwi Stud, and as Jono mentioned, Mr. Naidu for owning, JP for riding, and CP for looking after what has turned out to be a consistent and quite game individual in number 4, Machete Man, the son of Active 4.